Hey everybody, Christy Birchville here. Today we are continuing our journey through the book of Joshua from the Bible. We are in Joshua chapter 9, and we looked at yesterday kind of this beginning of this deception. The people of Israel had a couple of major victories, and one of the groups around them, instead of being conquered, decides to go and deceive them and make them think that they're from far away when in fact they're from very close by, and get them to sign a treaty with them. We saw yesterday how the Israelites really didn't do what they were supposed to do. They didn't check, and they got tricked. Today, we're going to look at just the rest of this. As we go through the rest of this chapter, they ultimately do go back to the people and are like, why'd you trick us? Why were you so mean? Why did you do this? Well, it's a good lesson and a reminder that we really don't know the motives behind what other people do. We don't know why people do what they do. They went and asked. So in Joshua chapter 9, verse 24, it says, "They answered Joshua, 'Your servants were clearly told how the Lord your God had commanded his servant Moses to give you the whole land and to wipe out all its inhabitants from before you. So we feared for our lives because of you, and that's why we did this.'" They were on self-preservation mode. Now, interestingly, their self-preservation didn't lead them to start worshiping the God of Israel. Instead, it led them to try to trick the people. If the people of Israel had gone to God, God would have said, "Nope, these are don't do the treaty. This isn't what you want to do. These people are from nearby." We would have shared all of this. But since they didn't do that, what we see here is people are going to do whatever they think they need to do for their own best self-interest. People who aren't believers in Christ are going to do things and not take into consideration and into account what Christ is wanting them to do, or how Christ is working. And if Christ is working in your life, other people around you may not understand that, may not want to be part of it, and may not like what they think God is telling you to do. And as a result, they may try to trick you into doing something else. We have to be so diligent to make sure that we are coming to God directly in everything. Yes, we want to get good advice, and there are plenty of people in our lives, if there are godly people, if they are seeking the Lord themselves, that will seek to give you godly advice. These people weren't godly, and they weren't seeking godly advice. They were just seeking a way to get out of trouble, and they didn't want the punishment that was supposed to come with having disobeyed God. So they resorted to deception and tricks. Make sure that you are so on guard against the people around, that if God is working and moving in your life, that the people around you don't stand in your way. Don't try to sidetrack you. Don't try to get you off topic or move you someplace else. Because if you're following God and what God is having you do maybe doesn't align with what they think you should be doing, or even it may impact them in a way they don't like, that doesn't mean that you should follow them. You need to continue to follow God. I know that's been a challenge in my own life as I work through those things, so I give that to you as a challenge today. Now, if you haven't seen all the previous, make sure you check out the link in the description below for the playlist. And as always, please subscribe so that way you get these every morning. We'll see you tomorrow as we move over into Joshua chapter 10. Thanks.